everyone, and welcome to the TAS Morning Show. So our guest for today is Craig Williamson, who is the head of school at ABA Oman International School, a leading educational institution in Muscat. Under his leadership, ABA continues to deliver a world-class IB curriculum that prepares the students for success in a globalized world. So let's have a chat with him today and know more about it. So welcome to the show, Mr. Craig. I'm really happy to have you here.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you, Flora, for having me.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about looking back on your tenure as head of school. How would you describe your journey of leading ABA through key milestones such as the campus transition, navigating the challenges during COVID-19, and the expansion of the facilities?
Interesting, exciting, new, I guess. And when I was first coming to Oman, in opening the school, I couldn't get into Oman. It was during COVID, and I tell people often that my first day here was actually on a laptop in my backyard in Canada at about 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to say welcome to the first day of school. It was very, very interesting. But we got here, and even though we were online, which nobody wanted to be, what it taught me very, very quickly about ABA and just the community in general is the grit and the resiliency and just how special the people are who work here. Because we were able to, although no one wanted to be online, we were able to deliver a program and continue the learning without interrupting, better than I think most places were able to do so. And it showed you could only do that when you've got a special group of people around you who are able to do that. So right from the get-go, I knew ABA was special, and the faculty and staff that work here are exceptional. So that was great to have at day one. And then the campus, we got out of COVID, and then this beautiful campus was bestowed upon us. But it came with the work that transitioned from a campus of, say, 34 years to move over here. And again, it tested the resiliency of the community and the faculty and staff, and how is this going to go? And we were able to do it seamlessly. Everybody was really excited about this. It was a long time coming, and since we've been here, it's very quickly become our new home.
The inaugural International School Conference of Oman was a significant achievement for ABA. And what inspired you to spearhead this initiative, and what impact do you hope it will have on the education landscape in Oman?
When a campus and a facility is bestowed upon you like this, and you're given a faculty and staff that is absolutely incredible, as I mentioned before, the expectations are very high. And so when you're given all the tools, it's what are you going to do with it? And so looking at this and saying, well, how can we do what's right by our students? And one of the things that came out was we have a lot of fantastic educators in around Oman, but maybe we haven't done the best job of bringing everyone together to meet everyone and put our heads together and come up with these ideas so we can work together in the best interests of our kids and our students. And so when I pitched the idea to our faculty and staff, they were all over it, and they said that's a great idea. Had I think 600 plus people from all over Oman come in for the first time, and it was special. And we sat there and shared stories, and we learned from each other, and we just all in the best interests of our kids learning. And I'm extremely proud of the event, but I'm extremely proud of the educators in Oman and what they took away from it, and I can't wait for what it looks like in the future.
Because it's really nice to have a space where all the educators can get together and learn from each other. It was an amazing experience which we also had when we were here. It was nice to see everyone having that interest to share their knowledge. It's very nice.
Great.
Well,
thank you.
As chairperson of the IB Association in Oman, what do you believe sets the IB curriculum apart in preparing students for global success?
I think you said it. It's global success. Gone are the days where the majority of people around the world, they're born and they're raised and they live in the same communities for their whole lives, and that they don't interact with anybody else except for those who were raised next door. That doesn't happen anymore. We interact with people and we work with people, and we're friends, and we have relationships with people from all over the place. And that comes with some challenges at times, but it also comes with a need to know and learn and how to respect the values and the cultures and traditions of people that hold those things that are different than your own. And that's what the IB does. So the academic rigor it's a tough program. There's no doubt about it. It's a top-notch, academically rigorous program. But in addition to that, it pushes us to work with our students to have them think about things, not just, this is a math fact or this is a science equation. It's how do you contextualize that in the real world? And the real world is where you're surrounded by people who are different to you, and you need to interact, and you need to be respectful and kind, and you need to think about their perspective, not only your own perspective. Because if you respect other people and they respect you, then you can both go off and the world becomes a better place. It's very ideological, but it's a great sort of vision for the world, and I truly believe that if we learn from each other and we respect each other even though we're different, and that becomes sort of the global mindset, then we reduce all the ugliness that raises its head around the world on occasion. And that's what we try and do for our students every day.
I wish everyone thinks the way you're thinking.
And
the curriculum the way you're holding, I really hope everyone does that, because that's going to be the stepping stone for the world to change. And everyone's going to be accepting of each other.
Yeah. And that's what, so Oli Pekka is he's the IB director, and he came out this year to bring all the folks from the IB together, and it was a great event. And he came and he spoke just about that very thing, and he said, we need to have that global mindset, local and global mindset, and put the two together and just be good people. And if everyone acts kind to one another, then everything else we can figure out.
Amazing then. Amazing. Okay. So, well, like we were just talking about the global mindset, well, I do know that ABA is home to a truly international community with over 70 nationalities. How does the school celebrate the diversity?
Okay, that's a great question. So our board of directors they represent the demographics within our school. It's just good people stepping up, and they're all from different backgrounds, and they have different skill sets, and you put them together in a room, and they want for their children the same thing as everybody else around here wants for their children, and that is a diverse mindset and a diverse student body, and saying, okay, we're all different, but let's figure this out. So right from the support of the board and how it mimics sort of what we have in the workings every day, we're structured for 70 different nationalities. And we want that, and the challenges that come with it. We beg for those challenges so that we can sort them out so our kids can learn. So when they leave ABA, they're accustomed to a very global world. We've taken a lot of time in the last 2 years looking at DEIB, we call it Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging. And the committee's done a fantastic job looking at all of the challenges that come with being a diverse community, and not hiding from them and not pretending that we're better than we are, but actually acknowledging there are challenges. How are we going to address them so that every child can come to our school, feel empowered, feel that they're safe, and feel that they have a voice and ownership on what they do here every single day, because that's the most important thing. And it's supported right, like I said, right from the top, with the governance right down to everybody who walks onto our campus every single day. It's been a big focus for us, and it's going to continue to be a big focus. Not just a project that happens and goes away, but something that is at the heart and soul of our school and drives our mission, vision, and values.
So experiential learning opportunities such as the Duke of Edinburgh International Award and service learning tips are integral to ABA's educational approach. How do these outdoor education programs empower students to develop real-world skills and a strong sense of social responsibility?
We have our kids show up here every single day, ready to learn, let's go. And our teachers are fantastic working with the kids in, I would say, sometimes a traditional sense, but how do we go beyond that? And what we know is that when people have real life experiences, they can take the theoretical or the knowledge and they can apply it in a way that makes sense to them. And it sort of burns in their brain going, I learned it, I read it, the teacher explained it to me, but now I'm actually touching it, I'm living it, and I can speak to it, and that memory will be there for 20, 30, 40 years, and I can apply it for the rest of my life. So experiential education is critical to ABA and just how we do things and what we expect on the daily basis. So our students, whether they're going out in grade 11 CAS trip, and they're going out and they're providing service for other people, or they're learning and taking action in a different way, that is, fundamental to what we do. And it's all throughout the school. It's not just you get to grade 11 and it's CAS. If you're in grade 5, you're heading out to SIFA and you're going camping and you're learning about the outdoors and how to make sure you clean up after yourself and you're not leaving trash behind. Or it's really, really fundamental to making sure that what happens in the classroom is enhanced with real life experiences, and the kids have those memories they can take with them forever.
Well, that's nice. And now that ABA is said to have the largest solar panel installation for a school in Oman, and I'm really happy about that. Could you share insights into the school's sustainability initiative and how they align with ABA's long-term vision?
Okay, well, we're not the first, so I have to give credit to other schools that are out there. And it's going to be the largest because we've got a lot of rooftop up here that we're going to do it. But I think more important than just the solar panels, it's talking about the student and how we got there. So our students got together. We had a great teacher be working with our teachers through sustainability. It's in our vision, it's in our mission, vision, values. Sustainability is part of what we do. And so the students got together and they formed their committee and they said, here's something we can take on. How do we get it done? So the students led the initiative. They're the ones who tendered. They're the ones who worked out with the companies what's possible. They're the ones who presented to the board of directors and worked out the deals, brokered it, worked with the lawyers, you name it, they did it all they had some support, but it was them. And it was them because they care. And they said, we have the opportunity to do so why not? And we're here to support that. It's an experience for them. They learned about sustainability all throughout classroom time, and we're talking about it all the time. And they said, okay, well, how can we make a difference with what we know now? And it's turned into what is a very, very large solar panel project.
As ABA continues to grow and innovate, what is your vision for the school over the next 5 years?
First of all, the mission, vision, values is paramount to everything we do. So we have to tie it down to them. And the main ideas are, how do we maintain and keep enhancing the academic rigor and program at our school? After all, we're a school, and we believe that driving program and making sure that it is a rigorous and challenging program is fundamental. But then the next aspect is community. And we're on this wonderful campus, and as we start to find our feet here and it becomes more and more of a home, how are we making changes so that our parent community, our student community are able to access this as a home, and we can reach out to our community and use this space effectively? So I would say, academic rigor, community, and then I would say our last one is in continuing that character piece. And that character piece and maintaining it is to ensure, I mentioned DEIB, making sure that there's an intense focus on kids loving this school and being a part of it and having opportunities to lead, and making sure that when they come here, they know that this place is safe, they're respected, and that they respect others. And that's what ABA is all about. So hard work and challenge, academic rigor, community feel where everyone can be involved and have a say and have a voice, and over here where people feel valued, respected, and just appreciated for all that they do.
Wow, amazing. That's really nice. Really great values, really great missions, and really great thought process and how you want to take the next 5 years to be. Very nice. I'm really happy about it. Thank you so much. And with that, it brings us to the end of the interview. I had a great time chatting with you. Really, it was amazing knowing about everything that goes behind ABA.
Thank you, Flora. It's always a pleasure. Come back anytime.
Definitely. Thank you so much for watching The Morning Show. For more updates like these, follow the Arabian Stories.